Hey, everybody. Welcome to Great Ducks Write History. No truer thing has ever been said in 4 words. That's from Brian Smith on Patreon. We want you to support the show. We appreciate you supporting the show. Go to patreon.com/gettingdoug and join the 420 Club. Let's keep this thing going. Tonight, Doug Loves Movies is being taped at the UCB Franklin Avenue location here in Los Angeles. And on Saturday, we're doing Doug Loves Movies at the Improv in San Jose at 420. And also, I love the 420 showtimes, Miami, Florida, the Improv there on Saturday, November 23rd. And lots more dates and shows coming up this year. Hopefully, I'll come to where you are. For all the deets, go to douglovesmovies.com and enjoy the show. Coconut water. Yeah. So good. My guest today, we have an old bee and a newbie, as we like to say. That's what I say, anyway. We got one of each on the show today. It's Simon Rex and Alan Strickland Williams, everybody. Alan Strickland Williams. How'd you get all those names? How'd that happen?
My mom gave me some and my dad gave me some.
Okay.
And I put them all together.
Right on.
Yeah.
Was there already an Alan Williams in the Screen Actors Guild or something?
No, there's not even an Alan Strickland Williams in the Screen Actors Guild yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Simon Rex.
Yeah.
Second time on the show, but you have a caveat in your appearance today on the show.
What's that?
That you're going to smoke weed that you have brought yourself. Because what happened the last time you were on this show?
Well, last time I hadn't smoked in about 9 months, and I came on your show, and I got so high that I couldn't even get out a bad joke, and I just lost it a couple of times. So I brought my own weed, organic, outdoor, no chemicals. I don't know what you smoke, but it fucked me up, and I haven't smoked in almost a year. So let's see what happens. I'm a little scared, I'll be honest.
That's a great setup.
And I brought you some gifts, which will just, just kind of litter the table.
Special day, Alan.
This is great.
Yeah, I'm glad you're into it.
My birthday.
Are you guys earbud guys? Like, the Apple earpods, what are they called? The white ones?
Yeah.
Are you one of those?
I have AirPods, yeah.
Have you lost them yet?
Not yet. Well, actually, yes, but I got, what is these?
That is so you put the earbuds in and then they won't fall out in the wild. Do you have earbuds?
So then they're just like regular...
You just put the earbuds in there and then you wear it around. So, because I was riding my bike once and the earbud popped out and got run over by a car and I had to buy one earpod. Is it earbud or pod?
Pod.
Earpod.
Yeah.
And it was like $90 for one, so that might save you. I ordered them on Amazon, they gave me 10, so there you go.
I was so high one time that I had my AirPods in, but I lost the charger.
Oh,
so then I just had dead AirPods.
Guy? Yeah, it's
so
tricky stuff.
I had to buy one of those.
It's tricky stuff.
Do you have one of these for that?
Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea.
We could make millions.
I'm glad I thought of that.
There you go. That's my gift to you.
So here's some rolling papers for you, bud. Just a bunch of papers. And Doug, I don't know if you do this stuff. I don't do the dabs.
There's weed in the water.
There's some wax for the whoever. Some wax.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I can't even smoke weed really anymore, but wax especially. So I'm just gonna leave you some gifts that I got. That's cool.
Yeah, this is great, dude. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you do wax?
We,
like dab?
The Dab King will be able to hook us up with, he'll make use of that.
Cool. I figured someone would smoke it.
Sure.
And then I brought a few joints of this really kind of mellow weed, whatever. I just wanted to bring something to the table.
Well, we appreciate that. You're a really good guest.
I brought nothing, I'm sorry.
Alan, what's in your wallet? That's my Sam Jackson impression. What's in your wallet?
I just brought my lungs.
Oh, okay. Well, please, by all means, help yourself to anything. I can't believe we waited this long.
Yeah.
Anything on the table that you like to smoke. Everything's been... did stuff get loaded up, Taylor?
Do you smoke weed regularly?
I
It's
do.
like
I smoked,
magic,
I
you know,
smoked
how he
weed
does
this
it.
morning.
Oh, good.
So, yeah.
You look clear.
Yeah, thank you.
Was it sativa was it?
It's a hybrid. I just hit my vape on the way to work.
I feel vape doesn't rock you as hard.
I don't think it does either.
Yeah, right? Where you do vape?
Sometimes, yeah.
Doesn't really get you there like flower or, you know?
Yeah, no, it's definitely not worth potential death.
What do you guys think about the whole vape thing?
I like
You got
it.
to get it from a licensed, it's got to be, I hate to use the word regulated, but it just somebody needs to be paying more attention to what's out there.
Yeah, there's black market pods or whatever that people are smoking like for nicotine that are, it's bad news. Can I spark one of these up? Is it time?
Yeah,
Is it
whatever,
Don't you have
man.
the 420 thing, or is that the earlier?
We
episode?
do, but this is a pre-tape, so it's like we don't do it exactly on time. So
Pre-roll,
exactly,
pre-tape.
Cool.
That's the way to look at it.
Are any of these sativa out here?
Premature
right now?
ejaculation.
It's all sativa.
It's all sativa?
We don't pack any indica because
Great.
Why?
That's smart.
people are scared of it. Not scared, but just they know that it's can be a bit much.
Can I say thank you?
Sure.
Thank you for my coffee mug at home. Last time I was here, I took one of these mugs home, and it's hands down the best size coffee mug in my cupboard, which is short for cupboard, which
Yeah.
most people think it's cupboard, but it's cupboard.
Finally, that's been addressed.
So thank you, because it's a great
You
size.
ever thought about why we cup on a board, but we board on a cup?
Right?
point.
Never
See,
thought about
it's
something like
classic. You just have to be. You got to be observational to see what everybody else is thinking. Oh, so anyway, the strains are sativas called what? Banjo?
They're running out of names.
They really are.
They're running out of names.
I don't get it. And then the indica is called Bears. Yeah. So probably don't go near that indica would be my recommendation.
That's what killed that grizzly man,
Right?
the indica.
He did seem like he was high.
He was high.
Jesus.
I haven't smoked in almost 1 year.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, this is impressive.
An occasion.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The weed turned on me. We talked about this last time, but maybe for those viewers and people in the room that weren't here last time, it's a hot topic in my life. That weed turned on me after 20 plus years of smoking all day, every day, and then I started getting paranoid, insecure, and weird on weed. So I tried all these different strains. Oh, try this, try that, and I tried it, and every weed just got me weird. So I have anxiety about this.
Have you ever tried meth?
I did actually, yeah. I really have tried meth. It was the worst 3 days of my life.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
That's the way. That's
Yeah,
the place to do it.
And I was with a dude that murdered somebody who's now a priest in Texas, and they don't know that he killed somebody.
Wow.
It was dark, dude. It was dark. So.
That's fucked up. I can see how that would turn on you.
And then we were with a dentist who ended up killing his girlfriend. It was dark.
Yeah, you shouldn't smoke weed.
No, that was meth.
Oh, no, but you're talking about it. Oh, well, I guess I brought
Oh,
it
it's
up.
okay. I mean, yeah, it was just dark. Yeah, meth. See, that's the thing about like meth brings out darkness, and weed really doesn't. It just made me insecure and paranoid, but not dark, you know? Does that?
How do you feel now?
So far, I'm not feeling. I don't know. I'm not high yet. But I'll check in with you guys shortly. I don't
What's
want to
the,
make this about me too much, but it's an interesting topic.
What's the memory loss situation with meth?
What?
Like,
Yeah, it's bad.
do you
for me.
lose a lot?
I don't remember my amazing life that I've had. That's one of the things is I don't remember shit. People, I don't remember so bad with names and things. And
So after all that time that you smoked weed, you don't think that had as much impact on that as meth does?
Well, I just did that once.
So you're sort of saying all of it. You think you don't think
think it was
also
the
maybe
weed.
it's a certain amount of like just aging in general.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it was that
a lot
too.
of people.
I asked a doctor about it because I was, I asked him like, what's really going to be the long-term effects of me smoking all this weed my whole life? And he goes, you're just going to forget where you parked your car when you're 60 instead of 70 or something like that. But I feel it's even. I'm 45, but I feel already that I've like early. Is it Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Early onset.
Early onset.
Right, but that's just that's just because you can't remember a word or something that.
If you can remember
really
that it's called Alzheimer's, that usually means you don't have it.
Okay, well, I just feel the beginning signs of forgetting things. You guys ever get
Yeah,
that?
but I think that's
forget
I think
stuff,
it's normal.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
almost like worth the sacrifice, but yeah.
Let's talk to some young people. They forget shit all the time.
They don't know anything.
Alan, what is your high history? Like, when did you? How did you?
I started.
Sorry about that.
Am I hearing things? I started smoking in college, pretty much. I didn't really do anything in high school, and then oh, actually, that's not true. One time on a trip. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
I went to Spain and smoked like a little bit of weed there, but I don't. Like they say, the first time it like doesn't. I don't think I got high, and then it was years later that I was at a party and did it, and I was like, oh, I'm definitely getting high, and it was great. And so then I probably smoked like once a weekday since then. Pretty standard.
Yeah.
I've never had any like bad bouts with it, but I don't know if it's maybe doing it after a while or what, but a couple of my friends are at the point now where, and these are people I used to like fucking hit gravity bongs with. Like
Gravity bongs, those are rad.
Yeah, that was
The
like
water.
Yeah,
no
it's
gallon.
I'm from Florida, so like there's like a big part of the currency down there is gravity bongs, and there's like a tub, and you have the water in there, and then you like take a 2 liter and you slice the bottom of it,
Yeah.
and then you modify the cap so that, and so basically you put it all down, and then you just let it, as you lift it up, the gravity of the pressure, the suction, like pulls a huge cloud.
Yeah.
And then you take it all. And now they're like, they started getting paranoid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. I wonder if it's one of those things where just it will happen. But I like, my favorite thing to do is like get high, go on a hike. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe I should be more paranoid because like there could be like a snake or something. But
I think nature's important on drugs.
yeah, and I think drugs.
Hence the spacey environment.
Yeah,
Is space considered nature? It is pretty natural.
it's out there.
It's out there.
It's coming.
I think I got stoned.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm hitting it 4 times to your 1, but it's okay.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah, do whatever you want, man.
Yeah, I miss weed so much. It's like I lost my best friend. Because it was so part of my life, and now it's like I miss the habitual. I like rolling it, and I would smoke spliffs with American Spirit tobacco. Roll a little spliff. Or you guys ever do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like the Euro vibe, like hash with tobacco with spliffs.
So is your appearance here today and smoking after such a long time, is this like your way of trying to show yourself that you can just do it and it's not a thing, like you're not, like you don't, do you want it again now all the time, or are you okay with just once in a while, or?
I have to be okay with once. The thing about weed for me is I think either I'm smoking or I'm not. Like I can't, people are, just smoke once in a while, but I'm like addictive personality, so I'm either smoking or like if I got weed in my house, I had to go get this weed just for the show. When I texted you, I'm like, can I come, do the show? And I even asked you, I believe, I said, Doug, can I not smoke weed on your show? And you said, yeah, I think one person's done that so far. I wouldn't recommend it. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go get stoned with Doug and whoever. It was you. It ended up to be you.
Yeah.
So thank you guys.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's not a big deal. It's just weed.
Makes me feel like some sort of trickster.
I mean, aren't we all kind of tricksters?
But well, thanks for doing it.
Thank you.
I think I was just assuming incorrectly that there was a bigger picture thing going on.
There might be.
Where
I might
you're
start again.
Okay. Hey, you're just doing it just to be an active participant in this show.
I had fun here. I wanted to do it again.
Okay.
And I remember Graham Hancock. Guys, who he is? Graham Hancock?
I don't know.
He's he's been on Rogan a few times, and he didn't smoke weed for 3 years, and then went on Rogan and smoked weed after 3 years. So I'm kind of like a younger Graham Hancock.
I see.
Do you know who Graham Hancock is? No. No, he's a pretty rad dude.
I'm like a younger Joe Rogan, so
I got that vibe.
this is good. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah. Do you guys
We're all gonna do a sensory deprivation bath together later, right?
You guys done that before?
I have. I actually really like them.
I did too.
They're great. I was like, fuck, that like made me happy.
Yeah.
It's like laying in the dark in like salt water.
You feel like you're floating in nothingness. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know. And you do it high. You get high first.
I was high, but one time I wasn't. I fell asleep one time, which they said apparently is like, that's what a lot of people try to do. It's like going there and like completely fell asleep, but it was kind of scary.
I went to this float tank place recently, and they had a Lucia light. Have you guys heard of this? The Lucia light?
No.
It's called a Lucia number 3. I think you guys would dig it. It's a light that you lay under that basically creates psychedelic patterns through your closed eyes, and they play binaural.
Oh, weird.
And it's like light therapy. But there's 50 different settings on it, and you can choose LSD, mushrooms, like all these different ones, and
Yeah,
it
I
has
love
different
stuff like that.
patterns. It's like a kaleidoscope in your closed eyes.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
I like that because that's kind of what happens too in the sensory deprivation tanks. You shut your eyes and just like patterns sort of dance and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. Do you guys ever do psychedelics?
Yeah.
Never.
Really?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to.
Okay. Fair
I
enough.
did in Vegas one time. I did like 3 tabs of acid, and it was like everyone's like, "Oh, that's insane."
Right.
But it actually was the perfect place to do that because it's all this stimuli and like flashing lights and stuff.
Yeah,
and
yeah. That could. I guess if you could contain yourself, that's some people might.
What
lose
if there's
it then.
only one stimuli? Is that
I think-
stimuli plural stimulus?
No, you got it right. Stimuli. That's multiple, right?
I was gonna say you do psychedelics and like you do this like therapy where you do mushrooms or LSD and you put what's it called, an eye patch? What is it called? The sleep mask? Sleep mask?
It's sleep mask.
So you put
two
something,
eye
whatever it
patches.
is, to shut your eyes. So it's the opposite of Vegas, which is overstimuli, and you go in and deal with whatever, maybe seeing your own shapes and colors.
You go inside the Vegas of your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, Vegas nerve. So, but why no psychedelics? Are you just not in? Have you tried and didn't like them, or is it just not your?
No, I just never. I skirted with the stuff, like ecstasy and mushrooms, and it just wasn't enough of a. I don't know what I was doing wrong in each case, but people always had lots of excuses for why it didn't really work for me, and I didn't feel like chasing after something that like. If I did like it, it'd just be another thing in my life that I'd want all the time, and to spend money on,
I guess. And
especially once I got lucky with the weed thing in terms of people giving it to me all the time. I like that it's a thing that I like it, and I'm not looking for other things.
Yeah.
No, you got your.
I don't want to be on the
lane.
road somewhere going, oh, where am I going to get some goddamn psychedelics, like that extra thing. I'm just like, I just want to get high. And now I can just bring my own weed when I go places, so that's really nice.
So when you travel legally, you can bring it. You can fly with it now? Depends where you
Out
go.
of LAX, you can fly out with up to an ounce. And, go through TSA or whatever. But then, like, if actual police decided you were, making trouble or something, and then realized you had a bunch of pot on you, the charges could be pretty intense. But I'm pretty chill in airports, so I'm not really too worried about that. Plus, you can put it in your check bag.
What does TSA
Worst that
stand for?
happens is maybe with somebody from baggage claim or something decides to take it.
What's TSA stand for again?
Travel safety.
Good guess.
Administration,
Travel
something like
safety.
Is that
yeah.
right? Do we know?
Yeah. Well, we'll find out hopefully during the next segment when we hear all the latest pot news. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, have you heard about our new show, Doing Doug with Dabs? It's me, Alicia, and Taylor hanging out and doing dabs after tapings of some of the regular shows. Sometimes we'll invite a guest, sometimes it'll just be us. The show drops a couple times a month and is exclusive to members of our 420 Club on Patreon. Want to unwind with us after getting Doug with High? Head over to patreon.com/getting Getting Doug and sign up today. It supports this show, and in return, we'll send you a signed blue card, read your name during one of the shows, and you'll get early access to our pre-taped episodes. Pretty great. Check out patreon.com/gettingdoug to join today. Hey, coconut water. We're back
They're not going to sponsor the show.
with Alan Strickland
Transportation
Williams.
Security Administration. They are going to sponsor the show.
Oh,
Simon
yeah, I like
Rex
that idea.
is here, and Alicia's here with the pot topics.
Hot topics. It's a whole slew of them.
Yes.
I have a lot of good news in here, I think. Firstly, London, the mayor, his name is Sadiq Khan. He's always been very anti-weed. He never thought it was a good idea, and now he's really changing his mind and wants to have an open discussion about it. So he's not taking any formal steps, but this does seem to come from a really high level of crime in London right now.
England?
Yes, yeah. And
And he
so,
wants an open discussion, does he?
I wouldn't even, who knows?
Are we supposed to comment on
what
this?
his
Is there?
accent would
you know, if
be.
you want, it's just vague news.
No, this is the part of the show where we see if the three people who just got really high can just shut the fuck up and listen to the news stories
And then I quiz you.
that are, and a lot of them aren't fun or funny because it's, we like to know what's going on.
So should we comment on
So
this?
it's mostly good,
So,
good news.
so you're trying
now.
to tell me that it hasn't been legal in England this whole time?
Trying to tell you that, yes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's really weird. I've smoked weed like way too close to police in London, and they don't really do anything about it, but they could if they wanted to.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you could go to jail if they.
You don't
if
want to
you-
mess
if you
with
looked at 'em-
international jail.
If you looked at them weird, they would probably throw you. If you flipped them off and took a selfie while you're smoking weed, they'd probably throw the book at you.
I bought weed through a door, like a hole in a door in London, not more than a year ago. I just heard about a place. You go in, it's a fake store with a few items on the shelf, and then you just put the pounds or euros, whatever, through the thing, and he hands you weed through. This
This is my kind of glory hole.
It was
I
a
love
glory hole.
London.
It was an adventure. It was risky, and it was a cool way to get weed in this day and age where you in LA. We
And
don't-
the person on the other side, the Queen of England.
Yeah, it was a queen of England. She had a
people don't
good
know that.
Yeah, she had a manicure.
That's
oh
crazy.
my God, you
I-
got to visit the weed hole.
It was a weed hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Weed
area
hole.
was that?
That's what they call
Clapton.
dispensaries there.
Clapton.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it was interesting. It felt like I felt an adventure getting weed again. Because I did that in Brooklyn years ago and grew up in the Bay Area. We used to get weed on the street. And I miss getting weed on the street. It was an adventure. I don't
The
know if
risk
you
is fun.
Yeah.
Risk.
Yeah.
It kind of
That's true.
was. It made you feel alive. Yeah. I used to go on my lunch break. I lived in a little town called Alameda right next to Oakland. And we would drive into Oakland on our lunch break and get street weed, which was so good. So I don't know if this has anything to do with London, but
I remember when I lived in New York, I would go to Washington Square Park, and I was like, so I think I was so I wasn't even 21, so I was like, really didn't know what I was doing, and I would kind of just pretend to be on my phone and just be like, oh, I wish I could find weed around here, like hoping someone would
Right.
overhear me. I'd be like, hey, I have weed.
wait, what year was this?
This is like 2006. I'm like, that's my best plan right now. It's just like, God, I wish they had weed over here.
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
The first time I got weed was at a Wiener Schnitzel, and I remember it was in 6th grade, and I was so nervous to buy it off this guy, and I actually said this to him. I go, "You got the stuff?" I said, "Do you got the stuff?" And he looked at me and rolled his eyes and threw his hands in the air and pouted and walked away, saying, "You're gonna get me in trouble." I was like, "You're making more attention now by doing the whole thing, right? You should have played it cool." And then I bought like a gram for $5 or
Sure.
something. This was 1989, 88. Anyway, London, yeah.
How are you supposed to get it?
What do you mean? How was I?
You think it's normal
Like
to go to
how-
a Wiener Schnitzel for weed?
Oh no, the guy just said meet us at Wiener landline days. You know?
Yeah.
Wiener Schnitzel. Anyway.
Yeah, we just. Yeah.
Germany, another place. So Angela Merkel's party, the Christian Democratic Union, the CDU, a party that has been very adamantly against legalizing weed, is now coming around. And Angela herself said that she would like to have a discussion. So Germany, also a place that perhaps is headed
Sounds
in that
like
direction.
we're gonna need to pack a bigger bowl because Angela's coming to the table too, huh? Wow. Brexit
gonna
happens
dance
and they
her way up to
all
the
get
table.
high in Europe, I guess.
I love how somebody's saying, "Oh, I'll have a discussion about that." It's like is considered progress.
I mean, it
Yeah,
sucks,
I
but
will discuss it now.
I guess
Now
I just
it's worth discussing.
I'm open to discussion. That's
Yeah.
it.
assumed it was all legal there.
They come out and go, "We've discussed it, and I'm going to do whatever my biggest donors want me to do." Oh, they're the pharmaceutical companies? Okay, they don't want weed to be legal. End of sad story. Next fun pot topic.
Hot topic.
Yes.
Do either of you golf? Is this gonna be an interesting story to
Sometimes,
you? Yeah, here we
yeah.
go. Do you get high in golf?
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
I haven't golfed since I was 4. Sorry.
That sounds like
It came in my head.
sounds like a slam dunk to me.
That's yeah.
It's a dunk in one or whatever.
What about golf?
Oh, well, Golf.com has put out this year's Anonymous Pro survey, and apparently 1 in 5 PGA Tour pros admitted to taking weed within the last year. It is a banned substance in golf, but this is notable because apparently Robert Garrigus, maybe you're more familiar than I am, he was just suspended because he tested positive for THC, and so despite having a medical marijuana.
Oh yeah, Weed Bob. Yeah.
Is that what they're calling
They
him?
call him Weed
Weed
Bob.
Bob?
Yeah.
Weed Bob.
That's his nickname.
Oh.
Does he like that nickname?
No. he's cool. He's chill. He's chill about it.
All right.
That would make
He
sense.
changed his Twitter name to that
Golfers
already.
should definitely be high. That makes total
Yeah,
sense.
One of the
absolutely.
few sports that seems
It's better.
Completely-
It'd be better.
You're just
right?
focused. It seems like it would relax your muscles, so you're not like throwing anything out.
Can I say something?
I just hope there's not like a Wiener Schnitzel that you could see
no.
from the course, because then I would have to leave.
I feel golf is one of those sports when I'd play, weed was either your best friend or your worst enemy. It would either completely make you zone in or you just fucked.
Yep.
Yeah, but
That's how I feel about weed and decision making in general. I like to have a schedule, and then I just get high, and then I don't have to think about whether to do something or not do something. It's follow the schedule time, and it usually works.
Also, then I feel less likely to nap if I have stuff that I have to go do.
But if I
Or
get like
feel
a
more
surprise
inclined
night
to.
off or something, like I didn't see it coming, I don't have anything planned, and I get high first, it's over. Can't make a decision.
yeah, can we talk about decisions?
Yes.
I feel overwhelmed at the Cheesecake Factory, and I'd much rather have 10 options than 400 because I'll pick something with a 10-thing menu, and
yeah.
I don't want all
And
those
do
options.
your best things. Don't have people back there that can cook a million different things okay compared to like 10 great entrees or whatever perfectly.
The Cheesecake Factory menu is my favorite novel I've ever read.
Good book.
Yeah.
It's so
I
overwhelming.
cannot put it down.
It does not have enough Harry Potter in it for me.
But yeah, don't they say when you're
Which
raising?
is
I don't have.
Harry
You
Potter.
guys have kids?
Nuh-uh.
Me neither.
I just got a vasectomy.
Congratulations.
And is a hysterectomy when you reverse that?
No, hysterectomy is when it's like the uterus, right?
Oh, that's for a woman?
Yeah.
Full uterus removal. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, because my stepdad had a
Vasectomy is just reverse vasectomy, I think they call
No,
it.
one, yeah,
The
my
guy
stepdad got
next
that
to me had a
reversed.
vasectomy.
My stepdad got his. It's where you tie your neck.
I'm
reverse
loving the joke.
A reverse vasectomy is like reverse racism. It's like you do it to someone else, or I don't know.
Uno
No,
reverse.
my stepdad had his thing done where you clip your balls or whatever you do, and then he had it reversed. So I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
you
yeah.
could reopen the regalia
You-
somehow.
That's what he
You can
got.
get a- you
Well, you
can
got
get
the
a-
first part of that.
I got the first part.
Yeah, so you could always reverse that decision.
If I
you don't
want
want
to, I
kids?
guess. No, I don't want kids. Yeah.
I'm so torn. I love them and I hate them.
My sister just had a baby, so I'm like my niece. So that was like the first baby in the family, and well, I guess at one point I was whatever. Anyway, I liked the baby, but I was still like, I don't want one.
Right.
I mean, being an aunt or uncle is awesome because you can have all that really fun time with them, but then just kind of like return them when you're done.
I think I'm just gonna stick with that.
Amount, yeah.
Yeah, you get the cute elements, and once they take a shit, you hand them back.
Like, nah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm the only kid in this relationship, you know?
Any
Oh,
more
yeah.
news?
Sure.
Hot topic.
So Bernie Sanders has now released a comprehensive plan to legalize marijuana.
Yeah.
And included in this plan, he has things like, of course, expunging old pot-related convictions, trying to, shape this emerging legal sales industry. But he also wants to start a $20 billion grant program, and that would take money from marijuana revenue and then use that money to give to minority entrepreneurs to start up more cannabis companies.
That's great. It's great for small businesses. We love it.
It's pretty sweet all around, you know, but it scares
Bernie's
people.
pretty sweet all around.
Yeah.
Sounds a little too weed to be true. Wait, that's not what it rhymes with.
$20 billion is so much, but also weed is making so much money.
Can they even put it in banks yet?
So California did just put in a law to where I don't know if that has officially started, but yeah. And I think on the federal level they've started passing legislation for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's use that money.
Politics.
Politics.
I don't know much about him, so I won't pretend to know and comment on that. But Bernie Sanders is getting old.
He is.
I know that. I just read between the lines and I look at them, and
You read between the lines on that one?
Yeah, I see him. I see his ring.
Bernie Lyons.
Do you think that has effect?
an old guy.
Do you think it affects getting voted? Because he could go, and then who's the vice?
He did just
has
have
an
a heart
effect.
attack.
He died.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
He is dead.
just died
He is
before
dead.
the
Yeah, I
show.
just found out. We really should have brought that up earlier in the show.
R.I.P.
Pretty big news.
Yeah, we'll have a whole week to fix this in the
We're
edit.
just the first to break it.
Yeah, because you guys, this is modern time travel. You guys are in an episode that's people will see 1 week from now.
So nothing can happen to Bernie in that next week, because that would
We
be
hope
awful.
not. Yes,
We can't air
please,
this
Bernie,
then.
make it 1 more week.
For us.
Just hang in there, Bernie.
For us. No, he seems very vital. He's old, but I don't know.
Okay, yeah, he's got zest. He's just looks.
Yeah,
He's a
we'd have a
zesty man.
zesty, at least few months before the job overwhelmed him and he had a heart attack or something. And but at least that transition would be so much fun and scary. The whole thing is weird.
Politics.
Could become very Weekend at Bernie's.
Yes, exactly. Is there any more stories you like to squeeze in, or are they all?
Next one's kind of long.
Yeah, that's the thing about your in-depth reporting is it's
Very
hard for us
in-depth.
to
Does she?
get to all of it.
You field report yourself? No. Oh, someone gives you these?
No. Yeah.
Did I just say?
I wish that I interviewed Bernie just for this segment. That would be amazing.
You win a Pulitzer?
Oh. We got some new dreams.
Well, thank you for being here,
Hey, thanks a lot, Doug.
for giving us the news.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Mostly
field
good
reporting.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The internet.
I need
It's
to
all
go back
from,
to the
it's all
field
from
now.
the internet.
Yeah, go
but
back to the field,
Yeah.
Sally.
she's got trustworthy sources. All right, we'll be back after this.
You can find.
Hey, coconut water. I can't believe how I was having trouble holding my head up, but this is perfect.
Have you ever put
is a
coconut
perfect
water
height
in the
for-
bong?
You know what? I think that would be a nice smooth hit. I think that'd be a really good. I think it would be delightful, but I don't want to be that person that needs a specific brand of coconut water in my bongs.
Fresh? Could it be fresh?
Oh, get so spoiled on that.
I killed
So I
a.
like to rough it a little bit and just have regular water. Probably dirty
You're
water.
the people's man.
I killed it. What are those Japanese fighting fish? You know, you buy on Canal Street, like those fish.
The beta fish?
They're like fighting fish.
think
Me and
they
my buddy put one in a bong.
Fighting fish.
Well, we bought 2 of them in the winter. We got put in the bong, and then we smoked the bong, and it killed the fish, and I still feel bad about it. Yeah. This was in the 90s, so.
Want to have like a quick moment of silence for it?
Yeah.
All right, that was good. We did it.
But yeah, it was, yeah. And then we used to do Tahitian bong hits where you go stand on your head on the futon in a 6-foot bong and your friend lights it. And then if you weren't around the 6-foot, if you were home alone with the 6-foot bong, you'd have to rotate it at a candle to light it because it was 6 feet and you couldn't reach it. So,
You just have to have a 6-foot wingspan to be able to do it.
yeah, or my friend could do a match in his toe, but I could never get that one.
That's impressive, actually.
How do you guys feel about dabbing?
I don't like it.
You don't have to do it, of course. There's no pressure here. We're not pushers.
I'll do one for us.
Dab? You
We're
dab?
enablers.
I haven't dabbed in a long time.
You said 3 tabs of acid. That's
I would
nothing
rather
compared to a
take 3
dab.
tabs of acid than dab. Swear
Really?
to God. Yes. Yes. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. That's how gnarly dabs are to me.
It's a real strong feeling for sure.
What?
This is stuff that you brought. That was very good.
My necklace?
Oh.
Yeah, it's what happens when
Oh,
you
we
have
got
gold.
a necklace on a
It's-
microphone.
You know, look, these are gold problems.
Wow, that was like. Do you guys feel like you're on the set of Jersey Shore?
It's not that bad.
Hey, that's the mic is all tangled up in your chest hair.
I wish, I never had chest hair really.
You can have some of mine if you want.
Interesting too.
I can't even grow a beard at 45. I got like the Johnny Depp whiskers, kind of. I'm not saying I look like Johnny Depp. He's handsome. I just have his facial whiskers.
He's the professor.
What does that mean?
There's something like some movie he made, I guess, that
poster looks so
HBO
weird.
is suddenly it's premiering on HBO soon. And I keep seeing promos on there for it. And he's a professor who, like, I guess the premise is he gets laid a lot or something.
Yeah, because he's like he's all like disheveled and like his ties. I was like, oh,
Is
bad
that like
professor.
a Gilligan's Island fantasy sort of thing?
It's kind of like it's the sort of character Dudley Moore would have played in the 70s, you know, like just this kind of goofy guy that, you know, because it's a movie women love, you know. Did you get some of this, Taylor?
Oh, no.
Yeah, get a little something of that. All right, so you guys are both out on the dabs. That means I got to take one because this is
Sorry, dude.
This is the dab segment, and you know,
It's okay.
I don't pay people
go
to
to
sit around
work.
and do nothing.
You go at your own pace.
No, not stand up. Work.
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 All right. No, you don't even
How does
need
this
a
thing
reason
work?
why not to do a dab. It's just like it's just not something people want to do all the time.
It works basically.
He'll tell
like
you
a
about it while I
giant,
do it.
It's basically just a giant vape pen, but you add your own material in there, and then there's an atomizer in there that heats up and evaporates it, and then you pull it through just like a bong.
Wow.
Wow. That's serious shit.
Very convenient.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's basically just the electric version of doing the
Yes.
blowtorch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think my voice just dropped.
It did. Yeah, you went down a whole octave.
I need coconut water.
That's called a lull.
Alan, where in Florida are you from?
I was
I'm from outside of Jacksonville.
covered.
Okay.
in that
Are you from
hit.
Florida?
I grew up in Daytona Beach.
Oh, hell yeah,
in
dude.
the
Spring
days.
break.
So I know about random gravity bongs
Yeah.
as currency.
First place I drank underage that led me into a bar was in Daytona Beach, obviously.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They have a lot of those bars.
Yeah.
It's, I think the first place I went underage was actually Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
We
out
have
of your
a-
town a little bit.
We have a
and,
foreign exchange
yeah,
program.
Exactly. We should have been pen pals.
Does smoking this pipe make Taylor look smart or pretentious?
You see?
I'd say perfect.
That's the best answer.
My first thought was smart. My first thought was smart.
I think it's because the rest of me doesn't look smart, so this
Right.
adds to my smartness. But if
Yeah.
Alan were to smoke it, he's already dressed very nicely. Now,
That's lighter than
look
I
how
thought it'd be. Do
pretentious
I
he
look
looks.
strong? I feel like I look strong because it's so light.
very good sweater for that pipe.
5-pounder.
Yeah. Hold it up.
Is this you, Doug?
Oh, okay, I'll do it.
Is this you?
Yeah, that's supposed to be me, my face.
Is this a one-timer or is there a chain of these out there?
I think it's a one-timer.
They used to give them away in Happy Meals.
Did they?
Yeah, back
That
in
would
the
be-
90s
I
or
would've-
something.
Yeah.
I would go to
You
that
guys eat McDonald's ever? I do it once in a rare moon.
Yeah, I got
but
a problem.
I really hate
Once in a
myself.
while, you got to get the fries. The fries are good there.
They're so good.
They're never good though.
They're always good.
They're good in theory, but then
No.
you get them and they're always like wet.
Well, you know what? Did you guys hear what happened in India years ago?
No way. Hold on.
No, I haven't heard.
McDonald's in
Wait,
India.
is it pod news
There was
again?
a no. Well, no, it's related. It's on par with
Get
what
your
we're talking.
plugs ready, because this is going to go fast.
Well, no, in India they don't eat cow. It's a sacred holy animal. So they make the fries with beef fat, and that's why they taste so good. And they found out that the fries were made in beef grease and burned a bunch of them down. So there's that.
You know they call fertilizer in India. Holy shit!
You just make that up?
I did.
Good one.
Not too bad.
It's good.
That's not one you were sitting
I
on
was
for
here to
years.
I was here to debut that joke.
I like that one.
It took us a while to work it in, but we did.
Thanks for that product placement.
Simon has a podcast. It's called Nervous Rex.
Yeah, I figured I'd go out and venture into an uncharted territory, podcasting.
And Alan Strickland Williams, Comedy Central Stand-Ups presents special half-hour Friday, November 15th. So that's tomorrow night?
Oh, and this airs
Yeah.
Good timing.
No.
11:30.
No, it's Friday
Today is the
night.
12th?
it's happening right now.
We don't know what day it is.
Yeah, today's the 12th. So it's
So,
this
3
Friday
days from
night.
now.
This Friday night, 3 nights from now, yes.
11:30
So
p.m.
perfect.
Check it out.
Perfect pluggery.
Awesome, man. Congrats.
And
Thank you.
hosts the Male
To
Gaze
whom?
podcast. Male
Yes.
Gaze podcast.
Yes. And podcasting.
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
that? Say that again. I'm sorry.
Podcasting?
Yeah, what about it?
We're in it.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah, podcasting.
It's just, I figured it.
We're all podcasting. What's yours called, Taylor?
Mine's called What's Wrong With Me, and I talk about the things that are wrong with me.
Oh, I
There
like
you go.
that.
See,
I
yeah,
like
he's
that.
really
Simple.
putting
It's very
himself out
simple.
there.
Open up.
If you can handle listening to, just me talking about me.
Yeah, nobody else is talking about Taylor in a podcast.
That's right.
Except for Taylor.
The one and only.
Right now, you kind of did.
That's right. We're branching out to this podcast, maybe your podcast. I'm everywhere now.
Whole podcast network.
Whole pot. What?
Pol,
It's like a potluck.
the Pol Podcast? The podcast all about Pol Pot?
You know that? You guys realize something? You guys realize something?
No,
that podcast
what?
is an iPod broadcast. That's what podcast means.
Originally stood for?
I think that's what I put together, and that's not
I
on
think
Wii.
you're right.
It's because remember they came out at first. There was iPods, not iPhones. It was iPods. And
Right.
you could get your broadcast, and that's kind of podcast. Some in a British accent. Someone came up with that. Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Does anyone know?
No, I think,
No, you're right.
you nailed it.
That sounds right.
It's a pun, if you
iPod.
will.
I'm not going to argue with your logic.
Podcast. So, yeah. I just like useless information.
Write to us, because this is going to air a week from now. That would be great to get a bunch of messages about it. A week from now, go, what is everybody talking about?
I just love interesting facts.
We're down to the wire, gentlemen. This is your last chance to have a hit off of the old switcheroo over there from the Dr. Dabber.
You look like you're considering it.
I really
No,
should.
they don't want to do it. I don't know why I said that.
I hate
I
to
don't want
turn
to
away
exert
a
that
dab.
kind of pressure.
That's drugs.
I'm just filling the time because we did the plugs. Taylor, we already talked about your podcast. Yeah, so we're good to go.
Winding down.
Yeah. Now we're just running the clock.
Just taking her easy.
Yeah, if anybody
Take
has
a
any
knee.
final messages,
Win the game.
I'm bogarting everything over here.
I didn't realize you did.
Could have that. Okay, that's out. Oh, terrible stoner.
Okay.
All right,
Oh, I got a last fact.
here we go. Fact. Last fact.
Do you guys know what SCUBA stands for?
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Submersive. No.
Good guess, though. Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. I just got my scuba certification so I could get in the water with the aliens around the world. So I just got certified. So that's one of the things
There
you
you
gotta
go.
learn.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had to go out to Catalina, go under in the water, swimming pool, the whole deal. It's a whole deal. But now I have my. You want to see it?
That scares me. I can't even use a snorkel because it scares me. Trying to breathe underwater, the whole concept just it fucks with me.
Let me just
All
show
right.
you. Before we go, look.
Hurry,
Here
you
it
got
is.
7 seconds. Scuba.
Scuba
Patty.
certified.
4, 3, 2.
This picture is awesome.
It's